Here's a total body mobility circuit. This is great to be used as a warm-up, or it can be used by itself if maybe you've been sitting around a lot or you have tight or stiff joints or muscles. First one is kneeling, full kneeling with an overhead reach to shoulder to press. Reach up, pull your elbows down and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach up high, pull the elbows down. Here's a rotator cuff hitchhiker, great for the rotator cuff muscles in the shoulder. You're making like a hitchhiker position with the thumbs, just externally rotating the arms back and the shoulders back at a quick pace. Next one is an alternating half kneeling stretch with a reach. So you bring your foot up, knee is bent, reach up with the opposite arm, and you're going to lean over to the side, extending through the rib cage and through the lats. The leg that's down, that knee that's down, you're going to squeeze that glute as you reach up for the ceiling. Remember to breathe as you reach. All of these you're going to do, maybe 5 to 8, 5 to 10 on each side. Remember to breathe. There should be no pain involved with these movements. If there is, back off the movement a little bit. This is a seated spinal rotation, like thoracic spine. First one, you're turning, dropping the elbow down, turning, dropping the outside elbow down, turning 3 times. Next one, you're going to turn in, drop the inside elbow down 3 times, and then switch directions. Go slow with this one. Do not force the position, and remember to breathe. Here is a spinal wave. You're starting in child's pose. You're going to scoop your head through your hands up into a Cobra position, and then you're going to go to a down dog. You're going to drop back to the Cobra position, drop your chest down towards the ground, push your hips back, and sit your butt back onto your heels, and you're going to repeat. Make sure you exhale as you come up out of the movement. Go slow with this one. I'm on my knuckles because I have a cyst in my wrist. You can do this on your knuckles of your hand. If you have wrist problems, do it on your knuckles. If you don't have wrist issues, flatten out your hands. This is actually great to help wrist issues because it can help loosen up your wrists as well. Remember to breathe as you're working through each position. Don't hold your breath. I'm going to show a side angle here. So what you're going to do again, like I said, starting in child's pose, this one feels really great. Sit the butt back, arms are out, scoop through, do a Cobra, look up. You're going to go to a down dog, pressing the heels down to the ground, head between the arms. Go back to the Cobra, push through into child's pose. Again, there should be no pain. You should breathe through each movement. All of these you're going to do 5 to 8 reps, 5 to 10 reps, very slowly and controlled. This is a deep squat with a rotating reach. This one can be difficult for many people because they can't get into the deep squat. So if you see, I'm using a pad to elevate my heels. So you're going to want to use something most likely to elevate your heels, which will allow you to get into the deep squat position. What you're going to do is you're going to grab your ankle, opposite ankle with the opposite arm, so left to right or right to left. So I'm grabbing my left ankle with my right arm. I put my left hand on my right shoulder. I rotate the elbow up. Then I reach up with the hand. As I do this, I exhale, bring the hand back down, then bring the elbow down. Again, do 5 to 10 on each side. You're going to want to elevate your heels to help get you into the deep squat. Remember to breathe as you reach. Now we're going to continue that deep squat position, but this time you're going to go into a hamstring stretch. So from the deep squat, you put your hands on the ground, straighten out your legs and breathe, then sit back into the squat. Push your elbows out with your arms. Lift your chest up when you go back down into the squat. So push out, lift up, take a breath, hands on the ground, extend the legs, and drop down. Again, elevate your heels if this is too difficult. Don't rush through the movement, and remember to breathe. There should be no pain involved with this movement. If there is, back off or do a lower or shorter range of motion. This one is called a glute roll. This is really good for the hips and the glutes. You're going to sit up in a tall position, knees are bent, feet are on the ground, chest is up. You're going to drop your hips to the side. You're going to reach over your knee. Try not to push hard off the ground. Sit up using your core. Switch positions. You're going to alternate sides. Again, breathe into the movement. You're going to do 5 to 10 on each side. Make sure that there is no pain. If there is, back off the movement a little bit. Breathe and go slowly with each movement. Alternate side to side. This one is a pigeon to a alternating bridge. So you're going to start in basically somewhat of a split, sitting on your butt, legs are open wide. You're going to take one leg, pull it into the opposite knee, bring the other leg behind you, and then bridge your hips up. You're going to alternate sides, so then you're going to bring the leg back around, open the other leg up, bring it in, turn it out, bridge up, and breathe. Now this one can be difficult. Take your time with this. If you have tight hips, it can be hard to get in and out of position. Maybe if you need to put your hands on the ground to do this, you can. It's more challenging without your hands because you have to use your core. But again, we'll go very slowly.